The WWE title has a brand new challenger, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's up with the Bloodline, Tiffany Stratton, and more. Starting things off with the latest updates for the WWE Championship. After turning down Solo Sikoa's request for a rematch, Cody Rhodes revealed that he had the perfect name in mind to be his next challenger, and that's Kevin Owens. Kevin initially declined the offer from Cody Rhodes, saying that he just doesn't deserve to be #1 contender right now because of his recent win-loss ratio, and how he just hasn't done anything to really deserve it. So we then see Cody, Nick Aldis, and Kevin Owens backstage, talking about this title match opportunity. After Kevin Owens continued to deny the match, Nick Aldis spoke about how he's meeting with Roman Reigns soon to discuss a title match for Roman. This set Kevin Owens off on an entire rant about how Roman is the least deserving of a title match, and how anyone else in the back is more deserving of the title match. That's what Nick Aldis said, that he didn't have to go back because the perfect challenger was right in front of him. So Kevin Owens is ultimately convinced to take the title match after Roman's name popped up in that conversation like that. And we mentioned this on Roman Reigns' storyline discussion, but yes, it seems a bit uncertain if Nick Aldis was telling the truth about meeting Roman Reigns to discuss a title match, or if he just said that to trigger the passion out of Kevin Owens. It's a bit unclear, but it does seem very realistic that Roman would want a rematch. But for the time being, Cody Rhodes will have to focus on the #1 contender that he personally requested, and that's Kevin Owens. It's going to be a pretty interesting dynamic to build this feud on, since Kevin and Cody aren't exactly rivals at all. It's quite literally the opposite. They're close friends that have been helping each other a lot in recent months, so they now need to flip the switch and look to defeat each other. So it'll be interesting to see how they build up this babyface versus babyface matchup. Cody's future list of challengers continues to look pretty stacked as well. He'll have to get past Kevin Owens in a few weeks, which he should be able to do, and then they're already teasing a future matchup with Roman Reigns. They basically confirmed that Cody Rhodes will face The Rock sometime in the future, with the WWE title being on the line. And another potential matchup fans are expecting to see in the near future is Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Randy has been staring at Cody's WWE title at every chance he's got over the last few months. So there was definitely some thoughts and desires going on in Randy's head there. And now we see that Randy has jumped over to Raw to try and win the World Heavyweight title from Gunther. But once Randy ultimately fails to take the world title from Gunther, does that mean Randy will come back to SmackDown, get a little desperate for gold, and then betray Cody Rhodes to come after the WWE title? It seems like a possibility for sure. It should also bother Randy Orton just a bit that Cody selected to give a title match to Kevin Owens before even thinking about giving one to Randy. So maybe that's something that will come up again if Randy does betray Cody after all. But as you can see, there's still tons of exciting matchup for Cody's current title reign. He still has the potential matches coming up with Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, The Rock, and more. So they're barely even scratching the surface there for Cody's title reign. WWE is continuing to build the narrative around Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. Tiffany and Nia are legitimately close friends in real life, so that's why there's been a lot of chemistry there with their pairing. Nia even revealed that she's one of the ones responsible for pitching all the merchandise ideas for Tiffany Stratton to WWE. Nia says she just sees how remarkable Tiffany is and has so many merchandise ideas based off Tiffany's character that she's end up pitching so many Tiffany merchandise ideas to the company instead of pitching ideas for her own character. Tiffany and Nia even went over their friendship during the SummerSlam press conference. They said their close bond really started just earlier this year when WWE was going to Australia for Elimination Chamber. Nia said that she knew it was Tiffany's first big international show, so Nia's personality requested to sit next to Tiffany for the flight and to really take Tiffany under her wing and calm her nerves. They ended up really clicking and spending the whole time in Australia together. That Elimination Chamber event would also stay forever engraved in Tiffany's head, because that was of course the same night where the Australian crowd was going absolutely crazy for Tiffany all night long. Tiffany even recently said that she thinks about that night at Elimination Chamber 2024 and says she'll never forget it. But as Tiffany and Nia become closer in real life, the decision was made to pair them up on WWE television, and that had snowballed into this interesting dynamic that we're seeing right now on SmackDown. Tiffany and Nia are close friends and partners with each other in WWE, but the big overarching narrative here is that obviously one of them has the WWE Women's title and the other has the Money in the Bank contract. So this friendship and partnership could go down in flames at any given second if a cash-in attempt is made. It doesn't even have to be a full cash-in. If another opportunity knocks out Nia Jax, and Tiffany even looks like she's considering cashing in on Nia, that alone is going to cause some big issues with this Queen and Princess of the Ring duo. As far as what's coming next for this duo, WWE has announced that the August 16th edition of SmackDown will feature a championship celebration for Nia Jax, and how Tiffany Stratton is in charge of setting that up. So again, their friendship right now is in the perfect shape. Nia gifted Tiffany the new briefcase. Tiffany helped Nia win at SummerSlam. Tiffany is setting up this celebration, but cracks should definitely start to come up in the future. Fans have also been enjoying the back and forth jabs between Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton in recent weeks. The way those two characters bounce off each other has been very entertaining to watch, and given that Chelsea has been a real thorn in Tiffany's side in recent weeks, it's possible that Chelsea Green and Piper Niven could interrupt that celebration, so we'll see how that unfolds. Following Roman Reigns taking out the entire bloodline on the August 9th edition of SmackDown, Solo Sikoa took to his Instagram story to post a very interesting photo and caption. Solo Sikoa posted an old photo of himself hugging Roman Reigns with the caption that read, "You lied to me." Now, the lie that Solo's referring to is left open to your imagination, at least for the time being, but it appears to be common sense that Solo's referring to the fact that Roman did tell Solo that he'll be the next tribal chief, and how Roman will pass everything down to him. So now Solo's calling Roman a liar for not being a man of his word and not passing the torch down like he said he would. And Solo Sikoa is a heel character. As a member of the audience, you're not supposed to like him or agree with him, but you can sort of see where he's coming from. Solo probably figured that Roman's time as tribal chief would be over the second he lost the WWE title. So that's when he made his move to take the tribal chief spot. But now, even without the title in his possession, Roman still wants to be the tribal chief. So that appears to be what Solo's talking about. Solo probably thinks that Roman just crowned him as the tribal chief just to keep him in line, but ultimately keep him waiting forever since Roman didn't have any intention of ever passing it on. So that's going to be a very interesting part of this story to watch unfold. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.